morning, Westchester. I'm Juliana Guerrero.
I'm Evelyn June.
And I'm Paige Hancock. And these are your announcements for Friday, September 14th, 2018.
Lunch today will be personal pan, cheese, or pepperoni pizza, steamed carrots or seasoned corn, pineapple or 100% fruit juice, Jell-O and milk.
Today at Westchester, we're maroon and gold, and we would like to thank all the ground friends that came to school today. Your presence was appreciated. You play an important part in our students' lives.
Celebrating a birthday today is Andrew Lincoln. Happy birthday to you. Celebrating a birthday over the weekend will be Sophia Higgins, Mackenzie Kenya, Nathan Pierce, Taya Pierce, Austin Shockley Hahn, Kennedy Williamson, and Samantha Coe. Happy birthday to all of you.
With today's weather, here is Samantha's sunrise.
Samantha Sunrise with the weekend weather report. Summer is refusing to go away quietly. We will have summer-like weather this weekend with a high of 80 for today and Saturday. Sunday we will have partly cloudy skies and a high of 84. See you at the beach, Westchester. Here is...
Hello, I'm Arthur Slugworth, Special Assistant to Mr. Willy Wonka. In case you've never heard of Willy Wonka, ask your friends, I'm sure they have. The reason I'm here is because we are celebrating the birth of the author of some of the greatest books of all times, Mr. Roald Dahl. He was an amazing writer with an amazing life story. He was born in 1916, and when he was in school, about the age of 16, his school used to get regular shipments of candy from the Cadbury Company, the Cadbury Chocolate Company. And he loved chocolate so much that he started dreaming of coming up with the most amazing candy bar in the world. And that's where he came up with the idea for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which is a book that I'm sure if you haven't read, you've seen the movies. So we are celebrating his life. Some of our favorite books of all time. I'm sure that you've either seen the movie or you've heard or read the book of these stories. Matilda. Matilda is an amazing book about a girl with some really bad parents. James and the Giant Peach. Have you seen James and the Giant Peach? He also wrote that. He also wrote James and the Giant Peach, another copy. The Witches, which is an amazing book and also an amazing movie. If you've never seen The Witches, get out there and rent it. This one was not made into a movie, but it is an amazing book. The Twits. I love the Twits. Mr. Twit always has food in his beard. He's disgusting. His wife's disgusting. The story is disgusting. There is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, in case you've never read that book. Amazing. The sequel to it is Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator. So if you've seen the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie, you might want to get this one so you can learn about what happened after Charlie got the factory. And The Fantastic Mr. Fox, one of my favorite books of all time and one of my favorite movies of all time. I love Mr. Fox and his battles against Mr. Bogus, Mr. Bunsen, Mr. Bean, and how they try to steal his land. Amazing story, funny movie. Make sure you get out there and see that too. I do have a copy of some of his revolting rhymes. If you have never seen that, there are some really disgusting versions of Cinderella, Snow White, Jack and the Beanstalk, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, and Little Red Riding Hood and the Wolf. So those stories are all in there, and so is the Three Little Pigs. So if you want to borrow that copy, you can see Mr. Doolin. I'll loan it to him so he can read it to you. If you have never read any of these books, come down to the Media Center, check one out, take it home this weekend, read it. You'll love it. I promise you. If you don't love it, you can't find me because I won't be back in this building until next year around this time. So you'll have to either blame Mr. Doolin or, blame Mr. Doolin. Everybody usually does. All right, and we had our first two jokes put into the joke box, and they're both really good ones. So these two people are going to win a prize this week. Caden Van Cleef. You didn't tell me what homer you're in, but Caden Van Cleef, here's your joke. Hey, let me tell you a story about a pencil. Oh, wait, it has no point. All right, there we go. There's Caden Van Cleef. And the second joke of the week is from America Jameson. How much room do you need to grow fungus? As much room as possible. As much room as possible. Love that joke. So both of you can come down to the office and pick a prize out of the prize chest, which is up there. A lot of people don't even know it's up there, but there's a prize chest in the main office. So you have to come up there and get it when your teacher says it's okay. So, have a great weekend. Celebrate the life of Roald Dahl by reading a book. Use your imagination, maybe write a story. If you want to borrow that Revolting Rhymes book, I'll loan it to Mr. Doolin. You can borrow it from him. Everyone else, see you later, next year.
We now ask that you stand for the pledge. If you're in the hall, face the nearest flag or face east. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That brings us to the end of today's AMA 8:15. You'll be hearing from
Tara Rodriguez and Levi Perry on Monday. Until then, enjoy your weekend.